Happy holidays, Scorpio. Welcome to your December 2014 Runescope with me. My name is Amanda. As always, just want to give you a heads up to check out the video for your rising sign as well if you know it. That can give you some more information about what you may be dealing with in December. Of course, the only way to get a reading only for you is to schedule one with me. I do those on Skype. It's $65 for a 30-minute session. Drop me a line at the email address in this video or below this video in the details section if you want to set up an appointment. Please do be patient. It can take me a few days to get back to you if there are a lot of people ahead of you. Please bear with me. Also, I wanted to mention that I do have gift certificates available for the holidays if you'd like to give the gift of a reading to a loved one. $65, same price as my readings, and they will have all of next year to use it. And I will just send you a PDF, and then you can email it to that person, or you can print it out and mail it, or give it to them, whatever you want to do. So if you would like to order a gift certificate, please let me know by December 19th. After that, I will be away for the holidays. So definitely get with me before December 19th if you want to get a gift certificate to someone. But let's jump into December for you Scorps and see what's cooking. I think I said everything I needed to say. There's a lot. And they have a lot they want to say to you. Which means I'm gonna have to keep talking fast. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to add to this. What do we got here? What do we got? Well, the challenge here, Scorpio, is coming in the form of the Page of Rods, which is normally a fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or somebody with those traits or that kind of energy. This could be a child or somebody who's just acting very immature. And coming up next to Ansu's in reverse. This normally means somebody who's telling lies or spreading gossip or somebody that's giving biased advice. You know, they're trying to achieve their own objectives and they're not considering anyone else. On a very mundane level, a very basic level, it can just be somebody who is being selfish, not, you know, only thinking of themselves and hurting others. Your challenge is to kind of, you know, overlook this, turn a situation around. If it's your child, get this kid on the straight and narrow, you know, curb this kind of negative behavior or negative attitude that they have with you. Maybe they're just smarting off with that rune reversed. It can be somebody disrespecting you, you know, saying something that is hurtful or just plain not true. And this person could, you know, could have a group behind them or other people supporting them. So, you know, so this could be at work, you know, where you feel that people are maybe talking behind your back. Maybe you're waiting for proof. If you need proof, I'd say set your trap because you'll get it. Because you Scorpios are great at setting traps for people and they're not expecting it and they walk right into it. Because that's the way your mind works. That's just the way your mind works. So use that to your advantage. Yeah, because I feel like whatever this person has said or done, it's hurtful. For some of you, this could just be a publishing project, a communications project that you're trying to get it completed or you're trying to get it going even. I feel like you're taking action on it in December though. So yeah, maybe it's just not going as quickly as you want. It's not turning out the way that you want. Maybe you feel like people are blocking you from achieving your goal with a project or an idea. And, you can only get so far and then you're blocked by a group or an organization. Something that is a group of people that is, for whatever reason, they have more power than you right now and you can't move past them. or go around them at the moment. So that's your challenge for the month of December, Scorpio. But let's move on and see if there's a solution here in December. What's interesting is where the wish card is. That's a great card to get, the Nine of Cups. That means, you know, wish fulfillment was something that you've wished for coming true. But it's coming up around the rune of secrets reversed. So something hidden, something that's been mysterious, or someone that was hiding something from you, something's going to come out. It's almost that someone was letting themselves be used. Maybe you were letting someone think that they were using you, Scorpio. And like I said, you set your trap, and then, well, surprise. You know, I have all these emails you sent talking bad about the boss, or, you know, something like that. Or so, yeah, I feel like these runes in the reverse are talking about somebody else, and you kind of, you know, you're like, finally, the truth is coming out. Finally, this negative, bad person is being seen for who they are. Because again, Scorpio, you're very intuitive, and you see through people's facades a lot more quickly than others do sometimes. Other people tend to give people the benefit of the doubt, or they're just a lot more trusting than you are. By nature, you're suspicious. It's who you are. And yeah, so this would be somebody that you knew was bad news from the start. And now it's like, you know, their true nature is finally coming out. And, you know, someone, if it's not you that has been kind of using that to your advantage, someone that maybe you care about has made themselves vulnerable to this person. And now they're finding out, you know, unfortunately through hurt, who they're really with, or who they've really been dealing with. So yeah, a mask comes off regarding someone who is not the best sort of person, Scorpio. And for whatever reason, you are ecstatic about this. So, you know, for some of you, this may be dealing with a legal case where somebody has been acting like Pollyanna, or acting like they're just perfect, and you are the one that's the big bad person, and you find some dirt on this person if you've got a legal settlement going on, or a divorce or something like that, where somebody's been trying to really make you out to be the bad person. And now you've got some stuff on this person, and it's not at all flattering. So something in December, Scorpio, is coming to the fore, is coming to fruition. That is, it's a whammy, but it's a whammy in a good way. Something coming to light, so who someone really is finally coming to light. Help that's going to be available to you is there's going to be a lot of joy in relationships for you. Now, this can be romantic relationships for sure, but it can also be in family relationships, friendships. I see you having fun. I see you going out and celebrating. I see a lot of travel, short distance, and for some of you long distance, because of course for the holidays, some of you will be going home for the holidays, probably to see your family. You know, and I see it being a good time. Those of you who are single and looking, you may meet someone with the World card here while traveling. You may, you know, on the plane. You know, if you're driving, you may meet someone, you know, on the way at a coffee shop or at a restaurant or something. Something very exciting is going to be going on for a lot of you in the partnership department. Some of you may be planning a wedding and a honeymoon. That may be how the world is working out here. Some of you may be having a holiday wedding. You may be planning that, or you may be planning to propose, or you may be proposed to in December, Scorpio. So, I mean, very, very exciting stuff happening for you personally. I feel like all of this other stuff is kind of external. It affects you. of course, but it's by no means your prime focus. You're focused on other things, and this is just, it's old stuff. It has to do with those squares that have been going on for over a year now. And there's another one December 15th. So I feel like this is kind of, you know, more of the same. By this point, it's like you've kind of lost your ability to be surprised by whoever the nasties are around you. And I think you finally get some balancing of the scales in December. What can't be changed about December? You know, there may be some disruption with travel, Scorpio, which, you know, it's kind of par for the course with this time of year. But I have gotten that for every sign. So I got to throw it out there, you know, of course. I'm just the messenger. But yeah, so there may be weather in the colder states, the delay travel, delay flights, things like that. Definitely allow yourself enough time. But I mean, so much of that is out of our hands. We can only, you know, do so much. Definitely be safe if you are driving. Make sure that you are driving a safe vehicle. If you're traveling somewhere alone, you know, take it slow. If you're driving through some crazy weather, stop and get a room. If you can't go further, you know, just be late. Just be like, yeah, we're going to have Christmas tomorrow. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, with these runes, it's really just, it's just delays, you know, and things outside your control causing those delays. I think a lot of you are going to be taking some alone time in December to reflect on the year and what you've accomplished and what's happened. And I feel like Scorpio this year, it's been uncomfortable for you because a lot of it has been out of your control. Things have happened to you and you've just kind of reacted, which is not normal for you. You're normally the one pulling the puppet strings. Or you normally just have more control. You normally just have more of a handle on things. But this year, things seem to be kind of in other people's hands. But, you know, the change is a-coming because you're getting rid of Saturn in December. You're finally going to be free of Saturn. And you should already be feeling that in November in some sense. If not completely, it should feel lighter already if you're watching this on the November side. But yeah, he's going to move on to Sagittarius in December. And, you know, I think you'll be reflecting on what you learned, but that's kind of part of Saturn. He wants to build structure and he wants you to, you know, so he will remove things and people that should no longer be there. And that can be uncomfortable if you're not ready to let those go or if you don't understand why they have to go. So yeah, I think you'll be reflecting on that. But yeah, watch that disruption in travel and communication. Again, with this kind of nastiness being said, there may be some nastiness hurled your way, or you know, you may just be hearing about some nasty things said to people and you'll be upset about that. But you're not going to let it totally rain on your parade because you got something really good cooking, a lot of you. But those of you who are single, definitely get out and about. Go to those holiday parties. Go to birthday parties. If you have some Sag friends or Capricorn friends, definitely show up at those because they may have a friend that's just your cup of tea. Those of you who are in a relationship, you may be planning, some of you may be planning to skip the family crap and go on a nice trip together as a couple over the holidays instead of doing the traditional stuff. You may be doing some world travel, which is an awesome idea, and you will have a wonderful time. It will be a lot of fun. So very joyous time for those of you coupled up and taking a trip together for the holidays. By the end of the month, or another energy that's coming in here, with Laguz reversed, is you know, and she comes up a lot because there are so many of them. But this is a troublesome, manipulative sort of female energy. It can be male or female, but the energy, the person is is more feminine. So yeah, this can be a gay man. This can be a woman who's just, I feel like if you've been dealing with someone like that, so going back to this situation where it may be an ex or somebody, a soon-to-be ex that you're in an argument with, you have blocked her movements. Or maybe she's blocked herself. You may be putting off dealing with this person in some way. And because you refuse to deal with her, it's driving her insane. Because, I mean, people, normally people like this who like to cause trouble, they do it for the attention. That's a big motivator. They always have to be the center of attention. They're the center of their world, and they feel like they should be the center of your world as well. And you turn your back on them and act like you're just completely disinterested. And oh my God, you might as well just shoot them through the heart with a silver bullet. I mean, you know? And I know that's what you do with werewolves, but I mean, aren't they kind of similar? Werewolf type people who just, you know, actually I kind of like werewolves, and I don't like manipulative people, but I digress. It's been a night of digressions as I record these. Yeah, so I feel like Scorpio, you have blocked this person in December in some way. She's tied up. She can't do anything. And it's not you. You're free and joyous and your wishes are coming true and you're traveling and you're just having a grand old time. And all these people are just talking smack about Scorpio who's drinking a pina coladas or, you know, with the people that you love and not giving a rat's what these people are saying. So, I mean, it's so just, you know, a drop in the bucket. And if you watch True Blood, you know the rest of that saying. If not, Google it. But I try to keep this family oriented most of the time. Who am I kidding? So yeah, somebody that who has been negative to you, negative towards you, you've blocked them successfully. And there's a sense of somebody hanging themselves. It's like, you know, you've made your own bed here. They've dug their own hole and now they find they can't get out. Self-fulfilling prophecy comes to mind. And it makes you happy in some way, Scorpio. So I'm glad to be able to report that to you. I do think that Saturn leaving is going to instantly kind of give you a woohoo, things are feeling better. Things are immediately starting to go my way a little bit. So yeah, I mean, I think there are going to be signs in December that, oh, finally, things are happening. Things are going well for me. You know, the energy is going to feel very, very different and less heavy and confining. So that is what I see, Scorpio, for December. I do want to remind you just to be on the lookout for my yearly overviews for 2015. I will be posting those near the end of December. So if you subscribe, it will let you know when those are available. If not, just be sure to check back at the end of December, and I will see you then.